All right, so on back day, what we're gonna do is start by stretching, and you wanna make sure that you take care of your lower back. So something like downward dog is gonna be a good start, but also you can lay down and pull your knee up to your chest. Really get one knee at a time, get a good stretch in there, switch knees. Spend a few minutes stretching your mid back and your lats. One thing you can do is grab your elbow and pull it towards your mid back behind your head. And we're really working to stretch your lats, which is one of the largest muscles in the body. So doing that on both sides. And then after you have spent a few minutes stretching, you want to get your muscles primed and warmed up a little bit. So you can do this standing, where you take both hands and pull them straight up and back, and you should start to feel your muscles tighten just behind your neck, your upper back, and your mid back. And do that for 30 seconds at a time. And then bring your arms out as far as you can. You'll feel that a little bit down in your lats, in your mid back especially. And after you spend a few minutes stretching and priming the muscle, you should be ready to get your workout going. As we get started, you'll hear me say all the time that form is key. So here with a mid back row, what you want to make sure of is that you're performing the exercise properly and you're not compromising form. So choose a moderate weight, something moderate to challenging, so that you're not compromising your form. One, you are then not performing the workout properly and getting the most out of your movements. And two, you're putting yourself at injury risk. So here with this mid back row, this is a crucial exercise, one of the best exercises you can do because it covers so many different muscles in your back. You're going to start at a neutral form. Make sure you're not hunched over. Make sure that it's set up to where you can sit straight up. You are grabbing the handles and pulling it. And as you pull it, you're going to go from a neutral position to an exaggerated position where your back, you should pinch your shoulders back as far as you can. Now, when you come back, make sure not to compromise your form. It's 4 seconds back down. You're not slamming the weight. You're not letting it pull you. It's got to be a controlled movement. And so if you can't control that movement, if it's slinging you, then the weight's too heavy. And so go down in weight. Make sure that you can control the pulling movement and then what's called the negative movement. That's where a lot of your muscle growth is going to come from, is stabilizing on the way back down. So let's do 3 sets of 10. And after you perform 10 repetitions, wait 60 to 90 seconds before you start your next set. That's going to get the most out of your muscles, give you just enough recovery time. Remember, this isn't cardio, this is strength training. So 60 to 90 seconds at least. And then you perform the second set of 10, 60 to 90 seconds, a third set of 10 before you move on to the next exercise. Another awesome exercise for your back is the lat pull down. Now you're going to be tempted to lean way back or use your momentum to swing the weight. If you lean back, that's going to really target your mid back, but we've already covered that. So what you want to do here is, as you get in position, make sure that your pads are keeping your feet planted. Kind of a medium grip on the bar. Don't go too wide or too narrow, but a medium grip. And as you pull down, keep your elbows in and keep your posture neutral and upright. Okay, so just good posture and pull down, and we're working to make a good contraction on these lats. You pull all the way down to your mid chest, and remember, 4 seconds back up. So it's a controlled movement. If it slings your body forward, it's too much weight. Go a little bit lighter. Make sure that you can control the movement and not lose form down to your chest and 4 seconds back up in a negative movement. This last exercise is called the rear Delt Fly. It's using a machine called the pec deck, and so you're going to want to make sure that that if it's not set up properly, you pull the pin and you bring the handles to the position where you can sit with the pad on your chest and make a movement backwards like this. You don't want to start wide, you want to start narrow and then bring it wide. So you pull the pin to set it up that way, and then you start again in a neutral position, good posture, and as you pull it back, you want to pinch your muscles in the back as much as you can, and then 4 seconds back. If you can't do 4 seconds of a negative movement, then it's too much weight, and go a little bit lighter. 3 sets of 10 and 60 to 90 seconds rest in between.